She came in wearing midnight, with a red dress cut like a seam. Every cowboy turned his collar when that trouble wandered in. She had silver on her fingers and a secret in her smile. Said, boy, I know a dance step that can make the devil wild. The band struck fire, the room went still. Boot heels rang like a warning bell. She took my hand, said, don't look now, the law's outside and hell's in town. We were dancing under a murder moon, spinning through the smoke and gloom. Two left turns and a shot rang true, dancing under a murder moon. Clap your hands, boys, stomp that floor. Somebody's dead by the swinging door. Love came fast and left too soon, dancing under a murder moon. There was blood on the back street gravel. There was gold in a leather sack. There was a preacher's son gone missing, and a black horse saddled out back. She said, don't ask me questions, you don't need to know my name. Just keep your boots in rhythm and your heart outside the flame. The sheriff's light hit the window glass, the drummer grinned and played it fast. She pulled me close, said, make it clean, this town ain't kinda in between. We were dancing under a murder moon, spinning through the smoke and gloom. Two left turns and a shot rang true, dancing under a murder moon. Clap your hands, boys, stomp that floor. Somebody's dead by the swinging door. Love came fast and left too soon, dancing under a murder moon. Heel toe, turn around, don't let the dead man hit the ground. Slide left, spin right, kiss her once and run tonight. Heel toe, don't look back, cause boot prints running past the tracks. Hands up, lights down, the prettiest curse in a killing town. By dawn we crossed the river with the sirens far behind. She was laughing like a sinner with my future in her eyes. Then she kissed me at the crossing, put the pistol in my hand, said, tell him you never saw me, and maybe you'll still stand. We were dancing under a murder moon, spinning through the smoke and gloom. Two left turns and a shot rang true, dancing under a murder moon. Clap your hands, boys, stomp that floor. Somebody's dead by the swinging door. Love came fast and left too soon, dancing under a murder moon. Heel toe, turn around, blood red moon over a guilty town. One last waltz, one last tune, dancing under a murder moon. Dancing under a murder moon. church where the black pines lean, where the moon comes up wrong and the grass won't green. Old man Carter said, boy, don't go where the creek runs still and the cold winds know. But I heard my name in a voice like rain coming up through the roots and the rusted chain. So I took my coat and my father's gun. I walked where the same men never run. There were marks in the mud no beast could make, and a hymn from a mouth that would not wake. I saw stars in the water burning below, like heaven had drowned there long ago. There's something in the shadows, something under stone, something calling softly in a language not my own. It knows what I bury, it knows what I fear, and when the night falls heavy, I can feel it drawing near. Something in the shadows, something old and wide, something with 1,000 names the preacher tried to hide. Mama kept a Bible with a page torn out, said some truths don't save you when you speak them loud. Daddy drank hard till his eyes turned gray, said he saw God blink and look away. There's a shack by the marsh with a crooked door where the lanterns swing, though no one lives no more. And the walls are carved with circles and eyes and prayers that sound like alibis. I should have turned when the horses screamed, I should have known I was not in a dream. But the dirt began breathing beneath my boots, and the dark climbed up through the cedar roots. There's something in the shadows, something under stone, something calling softly in a language not my own. It knows what I bury, it knows what I fear, and when the night falls heavy, I can feel it drawing near. Something in the shadows, something old and wild, something with 1,000 names the preacher tried to hide. Sheriff found my wagon by the county line, with the wheels sunk deep in a ring of brine. My dog came home with his muzzle white, wouldn't pass the window after candlelight. They say I came back, but I don't know when. With mud on my collar and a stranger's grin, now I wake each night with the same refrain and a map of dead stars burning in my brain. Don't ask me what I saw down there, don't ask me what was breathing air, don't ask why the river bends toward the place where all roads end. The sky has cracks, the hills have teeth, there's another world underneath, and it don't want gold and it don't want blood, it wants your name written in the mud. There's something in the shadows, something under stone, something calling softly in a language not my own. It knows what I bury, it knows what I fear, and when the night falls heavy, I can feel it drawing near. Something in the shadows, something old and wide, something patient, something hungry, lock your doors when the black pines sway, and don't look down where the creek turns gray. If you hear your name from the roots below, pray you still remember how to say no. Found a red scarf by the river stones, caught on a thorn where the black water moans. Boots in the mud and a lantern gone cold, one silver button from the dress she stole.
Sheriff rode out with his hat pulled low, said some men run where the law won't go. But her brother stood still in the courthouse rain, with a Bible in one hand and a rifle name.
He didn't shout, he didn't cry, just watched the buzzards wheel the sky. Then he carved 3 words in the saddle grain for Mary Jane. He was the vigilante, riding after midnight, black coat blowing in the pale moonlight. No badge on his chest, no judge in his hand, just a burned down heart and a blood red plan. When the church bells rang and the coyotes cried, another guilty man had nowhere to hide. They whispered his name when the candles burned low. The vigilante rides where the law won't go. The first was a gambler with a gold-toothed grin, dealing marked cards at the jackknife inn. He laughed when they asked where the dead girl lay, but he stopped laughing before break of day.
Second was a banker with a pearl-white smile, kept county secrets in a locked-up file. He begged by the stable with his knees in the hay, said, I only took money, I never made her pay.
But the writer saw ink on the banker's sleeve, same blue stain from a forged receipt. One shot cracked through the morning gray, and the crows took flight from the old relay. He was a vigilante, riding after midnight, black coat blowing in the pale moonlight. No badge on his chest, no judge in his hand, just a burned down heart and a blood red plan. When the church bells rang and the coyotes cried, another guilty man had nowhere to hide. They whispered his name when the candles burn low. The vigilante rides where the law won't go. By the third night, fear had a name in town. Doors locked tight when the sun went down. Mothers pulled children from the window glass as hoofbeats rolled through the sleeping pass.
The preacher said, son, vengeance stains the soul.
But the writer said, preacher, I was stained long ago.
When they buried my sister with no truth told, I
traded my mercy for iron and coal. Then came the mayor in his Sunday best, with a trembling hand and a guilty chest. He said, I can tell you who made her run, but you'll curse the name when the telling is done. Thunder rolled over the chapel spire,
rain hissed hard on the lantern fire.
The mayor whispered, white as bone,
she was running from blood in her own damn home.
The rider turned slow like the whirlwind still, saw his father's house on the far black hill, saw the cellar door and the broken latch,
saw childhood smoke from a long dead match.
Old man waited with a bottle and gun,
said, you ain't man enough to finish what's begun.
But the rider lowered that rifle down, and the silence hit hard. and he learned what the dead don't know. Now there's a grave
where the river bends,
3 wooden crosses and a name that ends.
some say justice,
Some say sin,
some say the devil looked a lot like him.
but on storm dark nights when the shutters shake
And liars lie with their eyes awake,
you can hear those hoofbeats soft and slow.
the vigilante rides where the law won't go.
He sat down broke at a table for 2 with a crooked little grin and a bottle half used. The dealer wore black and his eyes burned red. Said, boy, I play for more than bread. The cards hit hard like a church bell ring. Ace turned over with a viper sting. He lost his watch, then he lost his coat. Then he felt that fire climbing up his throat. The room went still, the candles lane, and every shadow looked hungry and mean. The devil drew a diamond, the gambler drew a spade. One more hand for everything, one more debt unpaid. He was down to his last heartbeat, down to his last lie. But a sinner with a steady hand can still make hell blink twice. He lost his boots to a queen of clubs, lost his gold to a jack of blood, lost his name on a king gone black, lost every road that could take him back. The devil smiled, said one more deal, lay your soul down, make it real. The gambler laughed, though his lips were dry, said shuffle slow and look me in the eye. The floor went cold, the whiskey turned, and the cards in the devil's hand started to burn. The devil drew a diamond, the gambler drew a spade. One more hand for everything, one more debt unpaid. He was down to his last heartbeat, down to his last lie. But a sinner with a steady hand can still make hell blink twice. Now the devil don't fold and the devil don't sweat, but he loves a man desperate and drowning in debt. So the gambler said double or nothing at all, but winning name's the loser when the last cards fall. The devil leaned close with a sulphur grin, said, deal it, boy, let the fire begin. The gambler showed nothing but a busted pair. The devil threw aces in the smoky air. He reached for the soul with a hungry hand, said, pay me now, you foolish man. But the gambler tapped on the table twice, said, read those cards before you name your price. The devil looked down and his smile went thin. Every ace had the gambler's name written in. You dealt from fire, I dealt from fate. You claimed my soul, but you signed too late. The rule was a winner, name's the lost, and the name you gone, no matter the cost. The devil drew a diamond, the gambler drew a spade. One last hand for everything, one last debt repaid. He was down to his last heartbeat, down to his last lie. But a sinner with a steady hand made the devil blink twice. table's empty, but the cards still cut themselves. And if you hear a dealer laughing, don't you sit down there as well. The devil drew a diamond, the gambler walked away with smoke in his collar, and hell still calling his name. She wore a veil made of thundercloud lace, and a river stone cross at the hollow of her face. Came riding in white on a midnight mare, with a shotgun rose pinned up in her hair. The town had a name, but nobody said what happened to girls who were promised and led to the bend where the black water turns, where the pine knots hiss and the cattails burn. And the old men drank, but they wouldn't look south when the bride came back with a curse in her mouth. Black River bride, don't you cry no more. 3 men waiting by the chapel door. One told a lie, one held her down, one wore a badge in a holy town. Black River bride, let the cold bell ring. Love don't mean a blessed thing. When the vows go bad and the moon runs wide, raise your glass to the Black River bride. Found the first by the sawmill light, counting dirty money on a Saturday night. He said, "Sweet Mary, I thought you were gone." She said, "I was gone, but not for long." The banjo snapped like teeth in the dark. The Telecaster muttered with a copperhead spark. She left one boot where the sawdust lay and rode back out before the break of day. There are names men buried, there are doors men barred, but a woman done wrong can follow any star. Black River bride, don't you cry no more. 3 men waiting by the chapel door. One told a lie, one held her down, one wore a badge in a holy town. Black River bride, let the cold bell ring. Love don't mean a blessed thing. When the vows go bad and the moon runs wide, raise your glass to the Black River bride. Traveling show, selling snake oil dreams where the lanterns glow. He painted his smile, he changed his name, but the river still whispered him into the flame. She stepped through the tent when the fiddle wailed, with a black silk ribbon and a rusted nail. He begged for the Lord, he begged for his ma. She said, "You should have prayed before you broke the law." Steel guitar bend like the wind through wire, upright bass walk through the funeral fire. Tom-toms roll from the hills outside like hooves in the dirt for the Black River bride. Hand claps cracked in the room next door. 3 slow knocks and a 4th no more. Every man who laughed, every man who lied heard her name when the night split wide. Last wore silver in a county star, kept a Bible clean and a bottle in his car. He stood in church with his pistol drawn, said, "Mary, you're damned if you carry this song." She walked down the aisle with her eyes like coal, no mercy left and no wedding soul. The choir froze on the final line as the bell rope swung in the pale moonshine. Black River bride, don't you cry no more. 3 men waiting by the chapel door. One told a lie, one held her down, one wore a badge in a holy town. Black River bride, let the cold bell ring. Love don't mean a blessed thing. When the vows go bad and the moon runs wide, raise your glass to the Black River bride. Now brides wear blue when the river runs high, and mothers pull children when the white horse rides. Some say Mary sank, some say Mary survived, but nobody laughs at the Black River bride. I was a hammer and a railroad hand, driving iron through a fevered lane, smoking my long sun on my back, laying down miles of a westbound track. I was a miner where the black dust fell, praying for daylight from the mouth of hell. Came up coughing, went down poor, still they wanted one shovel more. No golden crown, no marble stone, just a name worn thin and a grave unknown. I built this land with blood and bone, with blistered hands and hearts of stone. I was a sweat, I was a flame, I was a face without a name. From the mountain cut to the factory line, from the cotton roll to the coal black mine, I paid the debt, I carried the load, and I left my shadow on every road. I was a soldier with a letter in the side, reading mama's words on the night I died. Far from the porch in the harvest moon, buried under somebody else's tomb. I was a mother with a ration cart, keeping 4 kids warm in a frozen yard. Held this country by a kitchen light, while the whole world burned through the radio night. No brass parade, no easy song, just the ones who kept the wheels moving on. I built this land with blood and bone, with blistered hands and hearts of stone. I was a sweat, I was a flame, I was a face without a name. From the mountain cut to the factory line, from the cotton roll to the coal black mine, I paid the debt, I carried the load, and I left my shadow on every road. I was a driver through the Dust Bowl wind, with the whole damn sky caving in. A mattress tied to a rusted Ford, and a child asleep on a flour sack board. I was a welder in a shipyard town, sparks like stars coming raining down. Built steel giants for the ocean fight, then punched back in by morning light. Don't pay me clean, don't make me proud, don't wrap my bones in a cheering crowd. I was a sinner, saint, and hired hand, the broken back of a hungry land. I was prison chain and union cry, a red dirt road and a smokestack sky. I built this land with blood and bone, with blistered hands and hearts of stone. I was a sweat, I was a flame, I was a face without a name. From the mountain cut to the factory line, from the cotton roll to the coal black mine, I paid the debt, I carried at your side. Every bridge and every stone was paid for once in blood and bone.
I was born where the church bells rang and the red dirt cracked in the summer rain. Daddy said, girl, keep your head down low. Mama said, run when the cold wind blows. But I had fire in my Sunday shoes, a restless heart and a short fuse. By 17 I learned one thing: a pretty cage is still a chain. I left town in a midnight dress with a silver cross on my sunburned chest, a half-full tank and a pocket knife, and no plans to apologize. They say the devil wears my name, 'cause I don't bow and I don't break. I walk through smoke, I walk through flame, and I don't feel no shame. I've been loved, I've been lied to, had a man tried on my life too, but I lit that match and walked away. Now the devil wears my name. I took work in a border bar, sang sad songs for the broken hearts, poured cheap rye for dangerous men, and learned how trouble walks in. There was a lawman with a hungry smile, said, girl, you'll be mine in a little while. I said, honey, you best understand, I ain't the kind that needs a man. He reached too hard, I drew too fast, left his pride bleeding in the broken glass. By sunrise I was 3 towns gone, with a black horse shadow and my red dress on. They say the devil wears my name, 'cause I don't bow and I don't break. I walk through smoke, I walk through flame, and I don't feel no shame. I've been loved, I've been lied to, had a man tried on my life too, but I lit that match and walked away. Now the devil wears my name. Don't call me angel, don't call me lost. I paid my freedom and I know what it cost. There ain't no savior coming down this road, so I save myself and I ride alone. Now every town has a tale to tell about a woman with eyes like a wishing well. Some say sinner, some say saint, some say both in black war paint. I don't rob the poor, I don't fear the rich, I don't cry when the night turns pitch. If a bad man comes with wicked hands, I leave his shadow in the sand. So pour one out when the moon hangs red, for the girls who ran and the girls who bled, for every woman who broke her chain and gave the devil back her name. They say the devil wears my name, 'cause I don't bow and I don't break. I walk through smoke, I walk through flame, and I don't feel no shame. I've been loved, I've been lied to, had a man tried on my life too, but I lit that match and walked away. the devil wears my name. Yeah, I lit that match and walked away. Left a little fire in every place. If freedom sounds like a midnight train, then the devil wears my name.
The neon's buzzing like a warning sign. Last call's coming, but we still got time. There's a trucker at the bar from Tennessee and a heartbroken girl singing harmony. The jukebox coughs up an old Hank song and everybody in here starts singing along. There's dust on the boots and smoke in the air and a whole lot of trouble pretending not to care. The bartender knows every name, every scar, every fool who drove too far. He just wipes that glass and shakes his head, says y'all ain't done living yet. One more round for the road, one more song before we go. Raise it high for the heart still healing, for the wheels still rolling slow. If tomorrow comes too heavy, let tonight take off the load. Bartender, pour the thunder down. One more round for the road. There's an oil field hand with his paycheck gone, says I'll make it back before too long. A rodeo queen with a dangerous grin says boys like you never learn to win. There's a preacher's son in a pearl snap shirt, trying hard not to flirt with hurt. An old man laughing at the end of the bar, saying I found God in a steel guitar. Outside the highway's cold and black, everybody's got somewhere to get back. But for right now, under these lights, we're all alright for one more night. One more round for the road, one more song before we go. Raise it high for the heart still healing, for the wheels still rolling slow. If tomorrow comes too heavy, let tonight take off the load. Bartender, pour the thunder down. One more round for the road. Here's to the lovers who didn't last. Here's to the sins we can't outpast. Here's to the payday spent too fast and the good Lord bringing us back. Here's to the mothers waiting up. Here's to the boys who drank too much. Here's to the girls with fire in their bones and every soul just trying to get home. By 2 a.m. the floorboard shakes. Somebody's crying, somebody's wide awake. The band keeps playing like the rent ain't paid, fiddle cutting through the mess we made. Then the lights come up and the spell breaks down. We all step out into a sleeping town. But there's a little less weight in the morning cold when you don't feel so alone. So crank that truck, let the engine whine, point those headlights past the county line. We came in broken, we leave half whole, with one more song in our outlaw souls. One more round for the road, one more song before we go. Raise it high for the heart still healing, for the wheels still rolling slow. If tomorrow comes too heavy, let tonight take off the load. Bartender, pour the thunder down. One more round for the road. Yeah, pour one more for the ones we miss, for the goodbye tears and the last call kiss, till the morning finds us carrying the load. There's a light on in the hallway, but nobody's coming home. 3 chairs around the table, and I still sit here alone. I keep hearing little voices from a house that used to sing. Now every room is quiet, and the silence wears my ring. I don't know where I lost them, I don't know what I said. I keep digging through the ashes of the life I thought we had. Was I too hard? Was I too blind? Did I miss the hurt hiding in their eyes? Don't let me die, stranger, with your name still on my tongue. Don't let the silence bury all the love we left undone. I'll take the blame, I'll take the fall, I'll answer for it all. But tell me what I broke before the last bells are rung. Don't let me die, stranger. To the children that I love, I still keep the old pictures in a box beside my bed. Small hands and birthday candles, words I wish I'd said. I tried calling on a Sunday just to hear them speak my name, but the line kept ringing empty, like a church bell in the rain. Maybe I was stubborn, maybe I held on too tight, maybe love turned into pressure. Somewhere in the fight, I would own it if I knew where the road broke between me and you. Don't let me die, stranger, with your name still on my tongue. Don't let the silence bury all the love we left undone. I'll take the blame, I'll take the fall, I'll answer for it all. But tell me what I broke before the last bells are rung. Don't let me die, stranger. To the children that I love, I ain't asking you to lie, I ain't asking you to stay. I just need to know the reason you all turned and walked away. If there's anger, let me hear it. If there's pain, then let it bleed. But don't make me die, stranger. To the children made for me. There's a letter on the counter that I've written 7 times. Was I the man who failed you, or just the one you left behind? I don't need to be forgiven for things I never faced. I just need you to tell me what time cannot erase. I don't need you to forget it, I don't need to be called good. I just need a door left open, like a father hopes it would. Don't let me die, stranger, with my hand against the door. Don't let the years between us keep stealing anymore. I'll take the blame, I'll take the fall, I'll answer for it all. But don't wait till I'm gone to say what I shouldn't children I still love. Don't let me die a stranger with your name still on my tongue. Don't let the silence bury all the love we left undone. I'd give my blood, I'd bend my knees, I'd crawl through every memory, but I can't heal what I can't see. Lord, what did I do so wrong? There's a light on in the hallway, I leave it burning every night, just in case you ever need me, just in case you change your minds. Don't let me die a stranger to the children that I love. He rode with us through dust and rain, swore on his blood, swore on his name, shared our fire, drank our rye, looked like a brother when he told that lie. He smiled too soft when the sheriff came, had silver tucked in a hidden place. By dawn the valley knew our trail, by noon 3 good men hung from nails. There's a price for gold when it's bought with breath. Some debts don't die just because you meet death. There ain't no grave for a liar, no stone clean enough for his name. Let the blackbird sing in the cedar, let the cold wind carry a shame. He sold our souls for a handful of fire and begged like a saint when the rope pulled higher, but the ground won't hold and the Lord won't hire. There ain't no grave for a liar. We found him south of the border rain, with a new hat brim and a different name. Cards on the table, boots by the door, counting blood and money from a killing floor. He said, boys, I only did what I had to do, but the room went still when the pistol drew. His hands went pale, his courage ran. Funny how truth finds a trembling man. He prayed for mercy, he prayed too late. You can cheat the law, but you can't cheat away. There ain't no grave for a liar, no stone clean enough for his name. Let the blackbird sing in the cedar, let the cold wind carry a shame. He sold our souls for a handful of fire and begged like a saint when the rope pulled higher, but the ground won't hold and the Lord won't hire. There ain't no grave for a liar. Where the coyotes pass, no cross, no hymn, no morning glass. Let every traveler hear it told. Some men rot before they're cold. He had Judas eyes and a gambler's grin, a Bible tongue and a butcher's sin. He wanted pardon, he wanted rest, but betrayal don't sleep in a wooden chest. There ain't no grave for a liar, no stone clean enough for his name. Let the blackbird sing in the cedar, his shame. He sold our souls for a handful of fire and cried like a child when the rope pulled higher. But the ground won't hold and the Lord won't hire. There ain't no grave for a liar.
No grave, no rest,
No prayer, no fire.
no grave, no rest.
For a liar. He rode in lean with a coat full of dust, a silver-toothed grin and a heart gone rust. Put 3 red queens on a whiskey-stained bar. Said, boys, I've been lucky, but I ain't got far. He had blood on his cuff and a saint on a chain, a Bible in one hand, the other took aim. The room went quiet when he called my name, like thunder rolling through a picture frame. Mama said, son, don't you gamble with shame, but shame don't fold when it knows your name. Dead man's luck, dead man's hand, 6 feet deep in a thirsty land. Clap your hands, boys, stomp that floor. One walked in, but there ain't 2 more. Dead man's luck, black sky above, a bullet talks when it's out of love. Raise that glass, don't say too much. Some men live on dead man's luck. He said, you took my woman, you took my pride, left me breathing but dead inside. I said, friend, you're drunk on an old mistake, and that kind of thirst don't know when to break. The fiddle cried like a widow's prayer, steel guitar cut through the smoke-filled air. Then his right hand twitched by his 44, and the devil came knocking through the swinging door. I never wanted blood on my Sunday shoes, but some men bring you nothing to choose. Dead man's luck, dead man's hand, 6 feet deep in a thirsty land. Clap your hands, boys, stomp that floor. One walked in, but there ain't 2 more. Dead man's luck, black sky above, a bullet talks when it's out of love. Raise that glass, don't say too much. Some men live on dead man's luck. Tom beat like a burial drum, banjo snapped and the cold night come. He drew too late, I drew too fast. Now every good night tastes like the past. They washed the bar with a dirty rag, rolled him out in a flour sack bag. No preacher came, no church bell swung, just 4 drunk boys and a song half sung. Blood-soaked land. Stop, stop, say his name. A dead man's luck is a living man's shame. Dead man's luck, dead man's hand, 6 feet deep in a thirsty land. Clap your hands, boys, stomp that floor. One walked in, but there ain't 2 more. Dead man's luck, black sky above, a bullet talks when it's out of love. Raise that glass, don't say too much. Some men live on dead man's luck. Now I hear his boots when the lanterns die, see a silver tooth in the corner of my eye. I wanted to draw, but I lost my touch. Ain't no mercy in dead man's luck.
She walked in late with the rain on her skin, red dress burning where the night rolled in, black boots talking on the hardwood floor. Everybody turned when she closed that door. She had a look like a match struck low, a little bit of heaven, little hell below. Bartender whispered, Lord, here we go. Some women bring fire when they move that slow. There was a man in the corner with a guilty face, trying hard to disappear from that place. She just smiled like a loaded card, said, ain't you far from home, sweetheart? Red dress, black heart, she don't cry when the world falls apart. High heels clicking like a loaded gun, she ain't looking back at anyone. Burned his letters, stole his car, left his lies in a roadside bar. She don't need saving, she don't need a spark. Red dress, black heart. He used to call her baby, used to call her mine, used to keep her waiting past closing time. Had a silver tongue and a wandering hand, thought she'd never make a final stand. But she found the truth in a motel drawer, a lipstick stain and a number 4. Packed one bag, took the Chevrolet, left his ring by an ashtray. Now he's sweating underneath that neon glow, saying, darling, please don't make a show. She said, honey, I ain't here to fight, I just came to watch you lose tonight. Red dress, black heart, she don't cry when the world falls apart. High heels clicking like a loaded gun, she ain't looking back at anyone. Burned his letters, stole his car, left his lies in a roadside bar. She don't need saving, she don't need a spark. Red dress, black heart. Don't mistake her silence for a woman you can fool. Don't mistake forgiveness for playing by your rules. She ain't bitter, she ain't broken, she ain't begging for the past. She just learned that love means nothing when a man can't make it last. She ordered bourbon, drank it clean, fed 2 quarters to the old machine, picked the saddest song the jukebox knew, then raised her glass when the chorus blew. He said, baby, can we start again? She said, I don't even know where to begin. Then she kissed his cheek like a closing door and dropped his keys on the barroom floor. By the time the morning touched the county line, she was southbound, free under a blood-red sky. No tears falling, no second thoughts, just a full tank humming and the lesson taught. Red dress, black heart, she don't cry when the world falls apart. High heels clicking like a loaded gun, she ain't looking back at anyone. Burned his letters, stole his car, left his lies in a roadside bar. She don't need saving, she don't need a spark. Red dress, black heart. Red dress fading in the highway dark, tail lights cutting like a brand new start. Some girls break, some girls leave their mark. Red dress, black